Like to welcome those of you just joining us. We're in the 5th inning here with one man out. Now at the plate, Santiago Espinal. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Count is 1-2 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Nick Martinez.
Christian Encarnacion will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Reds, number 33, Christian Encarnacion.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Emilio Pagan will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Emilio Pagan.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christopher Morrow.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Outside, 2-1. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. 34 home runs now on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Yan Gomes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jonathan India. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mm, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
First pitch of the at-bat. De La Cruz stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Batter Jamer Candelario. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Yeah, Matty D. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Little takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 43, Luke Little.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Now batting, Tyler Stevenson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, number 29.
Coming to the plate now, number 29. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Reds lead this one 9-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Wilson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luke Maile will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 22, Luke Maile.
Nico Horner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Horner.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To the left side, but it's well foul. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Up high, 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Suzuki waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too. Digging in, Suzuki.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Happ, base runner at first with one out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. A strike, and it's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And he fouls this one off. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Tyson Miller will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So stepping in, Santiago Espinal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is foul right side. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Miller, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Out in front of it, strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan India. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Lucas Sims has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Patrick Wisdom goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Christopher Morrow is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
0-1 count and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Fernando Cruz gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 63, Fernando Cruz. Now batting, the first
in now, Michael Bush, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Pete Armstrong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 52, Pete Armstrong.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Set to deal on 2-2, and he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. De La Cruz will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1 out single.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Stepping in now, number 7, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Throw to the plate, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Stuart Fairchild will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Stuart Fairchild.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Santiago Espinal is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Alexis Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Patrick Wisdom is on deck. Rips this one to first, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Number 15.
Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-1 home. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with